Back in 1997, someone very prominent in London told you that you have nothing to offer artistically. And look what has happened since then. What do you make of an episode like that?
That was 20 years ago. It just dawned on me. And it was the same time of year. It was really 20 years ago, almost to the day. You know, it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I would never have said that at the time. Of course, it felt like death. It's exaggerated, but a kind of soulful kind of death when I heard that. Because at that time, I was about 28, and I was starting to get everything coordinated, and I was starting to get some success in terms of my technique and my singing, and I was still in a young artist training program in Houston, but it was the pieces were starting to fall together. And I had had a lot of critiques over the years about the quality of my singing, or it's too sharp, or it's too harsh, or the eval was this, and a lot of things that I thought, okay, that's tangible, I know how to work with that. But nobody had questioned what I was saying as an artist, which was the entire reason I was singing. I wasn't singing to be a singer, I was singing to express and connect and communicate. And to have somebody respected and at the top of the field say, you really have nothing to say as an artist, it was really devastating in a profound way. Realizing that, you know, he's wasn't an evil person and just interested in just torturing me, I thought, okay, after a lot of crying and a few weeks of sort of processing and, you know, trying to get back up on my feet.
Did you stop altogether?
No. I had to go back and go right back into the Houston Grand Opera. And like my first day back, I found out they were taking me off a lead role for a new premiere coming, and I was being sort of, in my eyes, demoted, clearly, but in their eyes, reappropriated to another role. And I was like, it was supposed to be my role. And so it was just one of these things that happens. Ask any artist, you know, these things come in series, and it's just blow, 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 and you think, I was on such a good track, and now it's all gone. So I was trying to sort of get my center back, and I started trying to analyze it, say, okay, let's be practical about this. Why would he say it? I was well prepared, I was singing well, and it started to dawn on me. I was arriving on the scene. This was a song competition, so even more of a sort of sacred space about how you're supposed to be as a singer. And I was perfectly coached, was perfectly prepared, I was perfectly primed and proper, and the hair was what an opera singer is supposed to look like, and the dress was just artsy enough but conservative enough, and I arrived like a caricature of an opera singer. And the hand was on the piano, and everything was correct. I thought, my God, he's right. I'm not saying anything. I don't have anything to say as an artist. I'm regurgitating what I'm supposed to do, according to conservatory and according to the coaches and the la. And I went, well, that's the last time anybody's going to be able to say that about me. And I had better go figure out what it is that I have to say. So I look at it completely as a gift, and I look at it as one of the most important, actually, things that could have happened, because there's this tendency, I think in particular for opera singers, because our development is so late, and there's so many things we have to align before we can even stand up and do anything. Language, technique, musicality, dramatic instincts, all of this. That we are just trying to get it right for a long time. And getting it right is a fundamental starting point. But at some point, we then have to make it ours. And we have to understand what it is we want to say within the confines of musical style and Mozart's language and the text. We have to breathe life into it that comes from a place of awareness of ourselves, of the world around us, and a kind of freedom that I'm not so interested in being correct, but I'm interested in finding the truth of this piece.